We build choppers.
I'm Scott. We're in Las Vegas. We're at Kustom Choppers today. I'm here with Shannon Eichow, who's going to walk us through the shop. You're a custom builder from bare metal to finished paint, right?
Yes. We just get the frames from different manufacturers and modify them as needed. So on with fenders and gas tanks. You know, I like to chop things up. Our original spot was on Boulder Highway. It was called Evil Twin. We moved here in this building in 2000 and started from scratch.
You've got quite a celebrity roster. I mean, just going through your website, I saw Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne.
Chris Angel just built his bike. We got Matt Hughes, Tim McGraw's bike, and Keith Urban built his bike also.
What I want to do today is have you walk us through the fabrication process. Let's go see how they build bikes. So, Shannon, you walked us up to the Purple Velvet Lounge, and let's say I'm coming here and I'm going to ask you to build me a bike. How does it start?
They see what we build, and usually that's what draws them to us. Customer comes in, tells me what he wants. He's got the cash to lay down, and we just get him fitted for the bike. It's just as easy as that.
What happens next?
Trying to fit the person, you know, see what he wants to build and whatnot, and then I say yes or no.
And then from there, you go start designing the bike. So let's go see what that looks like. So obviously we got a fairly bare frame here. Mm-hmm. You're going to cut this, get the rake the way you want it, and then
we'll mount the gas tank. I did get it from a manufacturer, but I did have to cut and widen the back. Okay. So it does fit over this frame. So this is a soft tail, you know, so it does have suspension in the rear. Okay. Belt drive. Okay. You know, it's a lot easier for me to get parts from different manufacturers and then modify them as I see fit.
Gotcha. Who did that?
I actually got this item off of eBay.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All right. That's the technology angle.
In here this is where we paint it.
How long would the paint process take for something like this, which looks detailed?
Something like this, probably about 2 months. You can't work on something 24/7, you get burnt out on it. So you work on it a little bit, then go to something else, and then come back to it. Man, he's an artist.
This is final assembly.
Yep.
So you've got all the parts painted and you're putting the bike back together.
Well, the engine, transmission, you know, all the drivetrain is in. The bike is basically wired at this point. Okay. And, you know, we start sitting on our sheet metal.
And you've already put the mounts on. That's what we saw earlier. All right, and this is a good example of a tank that you personally customized.
Yeah, it had a bubble in it, you know, it was kind of smooth. And all I did was I cut it out and then inverted it.
Over here, I want to show this. This is a special one.
Her name is called Tattoo.
All right.
Because she's, you know, tattooed from head to toe.
Who did the seat?
Seat's done in-house.
Okay.
It's Cayman and ostrich.
Everywhere you look, there's something else to see. This looks like it defies physics here. I mean, the load's coming down right here, so the weight of the bike is being carried off of the main suspension.
Well, what happens when the bikes are out, you know, at 50 degrees of rake like this, you move your axle point, which changes your geometry in your front end. If your bike was set up with the axle on the bottom, it'd be very hard to steer. You just want to push through turns. But when moving the axle and moving the pivot point of it, it's easier to turn. It's, you know, it's easier to handle. So you got low and high speeds.
So you got two things going on here. One, it just looks unique. But second of all, because of the rake that you're putting it on, that it's actually a design consideration for rideability.
Right. Functionality should be everything. It's not like, oh, it looks cool, but, you know, can you actually ride the thing? Yeah, you can ride this.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
I really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah, excellent. Counts Customs, Las Vegas.